So good morning. It's Sunday morning. I usually don't do videos, but Jesus. So it's one thing trying to get the phone to stay up. But I was coming to you because I'm gonna do the turkey wings. Yeah, I'm coming to you. I'm doing the turkey wings this morning, and I just thought I would tape it. Me making them, why not? Well, I got actually turkey legs, and I got turkey wings, and I've washed them. And I'm gonna do the smothered turkey wings. Some people might not like turkey wings, turkey legs, but sometimes I like them because I do not like always eating pork or beef. That's what I got, and it's a whole bowl. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and put them in this pot so I can season them. I'm just going to use a pot, and I'm going to put everything in here and season it. And what I'm going to season it with is some Lowry seasoning salt. And I'm going to use some cracked black pepper. And I'm going to use some onion powder. And maybe a little sea salt. But that's what we're going to do first, season them. Then we got to make the gravy to smother them in. So I'm going to start seasoning them. And I'm going to put these legs in here. I'm doing a combination of turkey wings and legs because I wanted to have enough just in case my son stops by with the pepper. Just in case he stops by or somebody. And it could be enough for 2 days, to eat for 2 days. Put some onion powder. And this is just to season them. I don't want to make it too salty, so I don't put a lot of seasoning salt. Because I'm using cream of chicken soup in my gravy, chicken broth, and it's the low fat one. And I'm using a pack of Lipton onion soup mix. And I don't want it too salty. I can't deal with a lot of salt. I don't like my food over salty, but I don't like it clear either. I like food seasoned right, you know. So, and I'm just seasoning them. I wish I had a camera where I see people making videos of the food they cook and have it all turned right. Well, it's my first time making a video. Well, not my first time. First time making a video showing me cooking. So this is what I got. And I'll figure it out if I decided to make another video. It's a little seasoning salt. I'm gonna put the rest of them. I got a pot. So I have to find something to mix it up because I don't want to put it in the roasting pan that I'm cooking them in, because the roasting pan, I'm going to have my gravy in there. I'm going to mix that up in there. And so then I'm going to add these. I'm going to add them. I don't even think I'm going to put the sea salt in. You got to be careful when you over salt food. You can fix a lot of stuff when you're cooking, and if you put too much something in it. But when you put too much salt, you can't fix it. Your food's ruined. So always be careful when you cook and don't over season with salt. Any kind of seasoning salt, you got to think about what else is going in your food. Like, I know I'm putting cream of chicken soup. Cream of chicken soup got a lot of salt in it. Lipton onion soup mix, that's salt. So that's why I go careful on the salt. You have to remember those things. So I got them seasoned up. These are the turkey legs and the turkey wing pieces seasoned up. Massage it in a little bit. Like I said, I don't want too much. Just enough. So they'll be seasoned. Okay. I'm gonna move that over to the side. And then we're not going to put sea salt. We don't need it. I think what I'm going to do, let's see. Okay. And this is my roasting pan that I've had for years and years. Everyone needs a roasting pan. My mother has one. My grandmother had them. That's my top. That's the perfect, the best thing for me to cook meat in, because when I cook meat in it, it keeps the meat real moist. So I'm going to take 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and I'm going to put that in the pan, in the roaster. And this is going to be the meat that the gravy that I smother my turkey wings in. I'm going to pour that in. All of it. We're going to pour that in. Okay, now, 1 second. The Lipton onion soup mix, this is what I use. I'm going to put in 1 packet. I'll try to see how that's going to be. Might take 2. I don't know. I'm going to put 1 packet. I'm going to pour that into the mixture. See, it looks like that. Mix it up. And then we're going to take our chicken broth. I also have a can of chicken broth. And that's going to help make our gravy. I don't want to make it too watery, but I don't want it too stiff. It's going to be the gravy for the turkey wings. And I'm just mixing it up. Till it gets like nice and even. And watch how much you put in there, because you don't want it really watery. You don't want it real watery. This is how the gravy is looking that you smothered in. You see that? That's how it looks. And so now I'm going to cut up an onion. I like a little bit of onion in it, so I'm going to move this over to the side for a minute. And I'm going to cut an onion up because I think y'all can even see what I'm doing with it. Let me see. I'm just cutting it up on the table. I ain't even getting my cutting board out. Because like I said, I'm just making some quick little whatever. And I'm going to put some onion in here. This is an all-functioning work table. It's not a fancy dining room table. So yeah, I'm cutting my onion up on here. It's clean though. I washed it with bleach. Everything get washed with bleach around here. And so I'm cutting me a little onion up. And I don't care, the pieces don't have to be little because they're gonna cook down anyway. But I'm gonna put a whole onion in there to give it some more flavor. I like onion in my smothered turkey wings. And so some people might not like turkey wings. It's the way you cook them. You want good turkey wings, have them cooked down really good, and for them to be tender, you gotta smother them. Like, you can't just like put them in the oven, put a little seasoning salt on, expect them to be good. You gotta work with turkey wings. You gotta season them good, you know. Okay. cut that up right here where I'm at. It's a little onion. Put it in there. Quick cut up. I don't get my cutting board out. I didn't even get it out. So now I'm going to mix in there. Mix my gravy in. And it like it's got a little thicker now that I'm sitting here. And that was one whole can of chicken broth, and I got some more over here, but I'm not gonna need it. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but put all my chicken soup in now. Cream chicken. It makes a real good gravy, and you can have it over, eat your turkey over, eat the gravy over mashed potatoes. It's like really good. And this is the way it looks. That's what you're gonna smother your turkey wings in. Okay. So now I'm going to start adding my turkey in. I'm going to put the legs in. I'm going to get them in there first, because they're not big, the biggest turkey legs I've had, but they're pretty big, you know. And then I'm going to put my pieces, my turkey wing pieces. See, they're pretty fat. They got a lot of meat on them. They're going to go in there. Turkey wing pieces. Yeah, they even got the tips, and I'm gonna cook them too. They good too. Yeah, they good. When they have a lot of like flavor in them. Big pieces. Big pieces of turkey. And I'm pushing them all down in my gravy so they can get smothered really good. Oh, that was my neighbor's. Oh, that's a big piece. Look. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Got them all in there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush that I have right here, and I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to brush all this, make sure it get all over these turkey, all over the wings and the legs. Make sure it get all over it. And then the only thing I seasoned was cracked black pepper. I'm put some more black pepper on that. Cracked black pepper, Lowry seasoning salt, onion powder. And I didn't use a lot of Lowry's because I had to remember. You have to remember that Live to Onion soup mix got a lot of, it's not a lot of salt, but it's salt in that. The cream of chicken got salt in that. You don't want it. You want your food flavorful, but not over salted. So I always remember when I'm cooking what I'm putting in stuff. So I make sure that I'm not over salting anything. And I don't want to over salt nothing. Okay. And I'm just using my brush, and I'm putting all the, see that? Hold on a minute. See that? See how I'm putting the gravy all over them so they can smother real good and cook down real good. They got to cook down real good in all this gravy so they be tender and they're going to have a good flavor. They're going to be seasoned good. Yeah, we want the meat to fall off the bones when you eat it. That's what we want the meat to do, to fall off the bone and be full of flavor. Okay? I'll make sure I get all that on now. But I haven't used my hands. I'm using this, okay? Yeah, that should get it pretty good. You'll be amazed at the gravy it's going to make, because you're going to get all the meat from that seasoning too. It's going to make a lot of gravy. Good gravy. Okay. Well, sitting up a minute ago, what happened? Okay, now I'm going to put a little more pepper on it. A little more pepper. Can't never, okay, I do say this, you can't never have enough cracked black pepper on your food. Pepper is good to me, that's me. Okay, so we'll get rid of it here. Okay, and that's going to be it. And I think that's going to be it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to cover with my roasting top, pan top. And I'm going to cook this in the oven for about 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes, 3 hours till the turkey is tender and falling off the bone. And then I'm going to serve it over some mashed potatoes with some fresh green beans. And I'm going to make some stuffing. And I'm going to have some whole jelly cranberries on the side. And you have a wonderful Sunday. Love you all and goodbye.